Okay, hello everyone. I'm Thessalonica and this is my partner Taufina. We are from Mrs. Rofi Andari Statistical Bioinformatics class. Today we are discussing a review paper with the title Method for Assessing the Composition and Diversity of Soil Microbial Communities. We will discuss on the cave feeding, methodological aspect, strength, limitation, and interpretation. Next. The main problem in this paper is that less than 0.1% of soil microbes can be grown in the laboratory. This means over 99.9% remain unknown. From a genetics perspective, the challenges is how to study their DNA without culturing them first. And the matter because soil microbes are essential for soil health, plant growth, and ecosystem balance. And the research gap before this paper, this was not comprehensive guide comparing culture dependent and culture dependent method. This is review when written to fill that gap. Next. Okay, the methodological aspect. The paper review five types of data from the previous studies. And the number one is PLVA, or the fatty acid profile from the microbiome cell membranes. And the second is 16S RNA sequence, genetic marker for a bacteria and archaea. And the third is DGG or TGG data, is the band pattern from the DNA melting behavior. And the four is a biolog, is the carbon source utilization of pattern. In this number five is FIS, Florence probes to visualize microbes. As a review paper, no new data was generated. Next. This is a response and predictor. Next. Statistical method aspect. Okay, the three statistical methods were used in the original studies. First is PCA or multivariate analysis to reduce high dimensional biolog on PLFA data. And the second in paleogenetic analysis to build evolutionary trees from the 16th RNA sequence. And the third is the band intensity analysis for DGG or TGG to estimate relative abundance. This paper itself didn't propose new statistical method. Next. Okay, main feeding. Now the key main feeding from this paper. Feeding number one is the traditional culture method assess less than 0.10 of soil microbes molecular method assess more than 90%. And the feeding number one and number two, soil genetic diversity is 1,000 times higher than previously estimated using culture method. And the feeding number three is HA were discovered in the ordinary culture soil, not just its extreme environment. In feeding number four, PLV can distinguish organic versus conventional soil. Organic soil show higher diversity of aerobic bacteria, cyanobacteria, and the methane oxidizing bacteria. In the feeding number five, Biolek has limitation because its carbon substrate are not ecology relevant, using a plant root exudent as a carbon resource worked at better. Overall, culture-dependent methods are far superior for revealing the soil microbial diversity. Next, my partner, Taufina.
Okay, the next is the strength of the paper. It provides a comprehensive comparison of many methods in one place. Then it helps researchers choose the right method based on the research question, and it highlights the superiority of culture-independent approach. And for the limitation of the paper, as a review, it doesn't produce new experimental data. Some methods, like PCR, have amplification bias. Not all sequences are equally amplified, and biolog substrates are not always ecologically relevant to real soil condition, and no statistical model was built for our test in this paper. And the next is interpretation and discussion highlights. For the interpretation is clear. Culture independent methods are essential for studying soil microbial diversity. And then molecular methods like 16S RNA sequencing provide a much more complete picture of microbial communities than traditional culture methods. However, each method has its own limitation. The best approach is to combine multiple methods depending on the research question. So this paper is a valuable guide for researchers in microbiology, ecology, and bioinformatics. And in conclusion, this review paper successfully fills the gap by comparing culture-dependent and culture-independent methods. The key message is use molecular methods to reveal the true diversity of cell microbes. So thank you for watching, and if you have questions, please leave them in the comments. Thank you.